Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here, playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards campaign mode. This is the second campaign of the week. We're playing as Eldari against Servants of the Emperor, and this is the campaign in which they released the new Eldari Warlord. The mission rewards for this campaign are copies of this Drukhari Hellion. It has Scout for its trait, and it's a swift melee fighter. And the end of campaign rewards for this campaign are actually pretty notable because for the top 1% you can get this legendary character Belisarius Call. He was released I think sometime last year, initially as a sort of pay to win card. You had to pay actual money for him. I was tempted to get him because I really like the model, but I didn't, and so I do not have him in my collection. So I'm aiming for the top 1% at least. And so I started off with a keyword deck using the new Warlord Lelith, and it worked out very well, much better than I was expecting, up until level 26, at which point I was stopped in my tracks by Canoness Viridian, who easily destroyed me. She is one of the more difficult warlords to beat in the campaign, I think. So now I have switched over to my good old Avatar deck. This is the same one that I used in the deathblow video. So I've got all three units with deathblow in there with some ranged fodder cards as support, and also the birds with taunt. So let's go ahead and deploy and see how this works out. I've gotten to level 28, I believe, with this, and we'll see if we can pull off a victory here. The one struggle is, can I get the right cards in my hand, in my opening hand? That is always an issue. It looks like we're pretty good though. We have two of the ranged units, that's a good sign. We'll put down the Scourge first as outflank. Okay, they've got this bodyguard with taunt. Okay, perfect. So, that guy doesn't do too much damage. We'll put down the Wraith Lord. It's always good to combo the Wraith Lord with your ranged units. We do have the initiative on the first turn here. We'll put down this guy, the Dark Reaper with the barrage. Now all of our units will be shooting at the bodyguard on the left side. Unfortunately, they put down the Eversor Assassin, which has Berserk. It is going to be gaining a little bit of extra damage when it gets hit by the shrapnel from that Dark Reaper, as you can see there. So we're taking a fair bit of damage in return, but whenever anything dies, this Wraith Lord is going to be getting plus 15 to its melee attack, making it very strong very quickly. You can see already with the counterattack it's dealing 76 damage, taking down that guy, no problem. Okay, so 91 melee, it's not bad. And I think I want to put down, we'll just put down this guy over here, I think. I need to take out that assassin as soon as possible. We'll put down the Solitaire over here, take out their Psyker in one hit. The Wraith Lord will be taking a fair bit of damage from the assassin, but I think that's okay. It does have a lot of health, so it should be just fine. Solitaire getting the stack from that one. And 54 damage coming back at the Wraith Lord. The Wind Rider charging up my ranged attack, which I'm not sure if I will use ranged anymore at this point, especially now that they have ranged units on the field. I think we want to keep going melee here. Okay, the assassin does get taken out by the ranged attack. Alright, this guy is regenerating. Okay, I think we're going to put down the birds. This should work alright because we're not going to actually destroy anything, which means that the birds will not be getting any stacks with the special rule. Yep, I think that should work out. Solitaire dealing quite a bit of damage there. Should be able to take that thing down next turn. And That was actually perfect. The birds took all of the damage from their counterattack. Okay, and do I want to put the Solitaire over to the middle? It's at 145 melee right now. I think, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. It does get its damage reduced by the fear from Sly Marbo, but I think that's okay. The Cataphren Breacher on the right is dealing extra damage to the Wraithlord with its big game hunter, so that's quite a bit of damage. But this next melee attack is going to be pretty huge, and Sly Marbo might be able to survive. Indeed he does. That is one tough guy. But we take out the other two bodyguards, and so their final two bodyguards will deploy. Our side is very low on health, so this is looking pretty dangerous. However, all three of these deathblow units do have a lot of stacks, I think, so they should be able to dish out quite a bit of damage when they die. Will they go for the melee attack? I think it's likely that they will. Indeed, they have a very charged up melee attack, so I think they're just going to destroy everything we have, except, fortunately for us, that was actually huge because the death blow from the Howling Banshee took out Sly Marbo before he could attack, preserving the Solitaire, and wow, that was massive. That counterattack from the Solitaire, 190 damage, taking out the Warglaive in one hit, and now that was perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better end to that game. Commissar Yarrick is deploying on their side, along with the Avatar on our side. Inspiring Presence going off. But I think that our side can deal just a little bit more damage. Let's see how much melee we got here. 346 total, 228 just from the Solitaire, making very quick work of Commissar Yarrick. Didn't even know what hit him. So this is the power of the Avatar. Didn't even take any damage this game. So, you know, I do think that the new Warlord is quite strong. She is very good at adapting to the situation, being able to reposition your units constantly, and reusing your traits is very good, especially for higher level players, I think, who have, you know, good traits unlocked. However, Deathblow Avatar is still exceedingly strong, as you just saw. So, that's what I'm doing for this campaign. Let me know how you are doing and what you think of the Eldari Warlords. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.